Very good morning, students. So, welcome back to second year physics. So, the previous class actually we started a Biot Savatla. This is the 4 marks, very important. And now let us I move to we'll see about a Biot Savatla applications. In this Biot Savatla, so there is a very important is we know the Biot Savatla dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi IDL by sin theta, IDL sin theta by r square. So this is for only for a small length of a current carrying a conductor. Suppose I want to say about a complete total length of infinite length. Therefore, you take an integration. Integral dB is equal to integral mu naught by 4 pi IDL sin theta by r square. Or we can also write in terms of dl cross r by r cube. So r cancel. Therefore, we may get dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into idl by r square. So this is the final expression which we discussed in the last class. Now let us, I want to say about applications. Actually, we know Ampere rules, Ampere right hand thumb rule. So that when a current carrying conductor which is held in our right hand palm, therefore thumb indicates the direction of a current and folded finger indicates the direction of a magnetic field. It is for a straight current carrying conductor. In the same way, for a circular coils, let I'll tell you, for circular coils, see I want to say about a circular coils. If I take a circular coil, there will be a current carrying a circular coil. Suppose I want to say it is in the anti-clockwise direction, ACW, that is anti-clockwise. If a current carrying conductor is which is in the anti-clockwise direction, therefore anti-clockwise direction in the sense is there will be a, you take an a same right hand and you can put like this, therefore there will be a folded fingers. Look at the folded finger indicates the direction of current carrying a circular coil, whereas the thumb indicates the direction of a magnetic field. That means the direction of current will be in a anti-clockwise direction, therefore there will be a magnetic field is out of the plane of a paper, out of the plane of a paper, which we can call as the dot field. We can say dot. So it is out of the field. No? Dot indicates a B is equal to plus K cap, because let us it is the anti-clockwise. No, that is mean here nothing but the field will come somewhere else at a point is like this. Say that here from this point the magnetic field induction, each and every point on the circular coil, the field will be acting away from the center. That is, we can also say like this, magnetic induction we can take a like at a point P, because use this all, yes, we can draw a like this, we may get the like it is from this point like this point. See, it is to be goes on like this. It is out of the plane of a paper, from each and every point there will be a magnetic induction which is acting away from the center of the circular coil. That's what we can say. B is equal to, it is plus K cap, and it is indicated the dot because it is out of the plane. No, so that here you write out of the plane of a paper, and which indicates the B's dot, and it is plus K cap. So when it is anti-clockwise direction. So whereas now I want to say about a clockwise direction. Suppose you take a direction of current is which is in the clockwise. That means let us thumb we put on the paper like this, so that there will be a direction of current is it is in the clockwise. So when there is a direction of current is clockwise, then there will be a magnetic induction from each and every point. It is act at a center like this, each and every point which is into the center, or we can say into the plane of a paper. So that B is equal to minus K cap, we can say, and the field indicates at a cross. Field indicated at a center is, we can say, cross like this, cross field it is, and at this place is what happens, it is a dot field, and it is, so we can say B is equal to minus K cap when the current direction is clockwise. So that you put a thumb onto the paper, so that there will be a direction of current is in a clockwise. So which is into the plane of a paper. The magnetic field induction is into the plane of a paper, into the plane of a paper. See, plane of a paper. So we can say like this, plane of a paper, and it is B is equal to minus k cap, and the direction of current is, we can say, anti-clockwise. See, that's what I mean to say. We can apply Ampere thumb rule. We can also apply for the circular coils. See that circular coil is, which is indicated like this, and here on the basis of this, the circular coil also behave like a dipoles. That means it is behave like a magnetic poles. Suppose I want to say, in case of a anti-clockwise direction, let us again you draw anti-clockwise direction. The direction of current is, which is in the anti-clock. You know, magnetic poles are nothing but one is a north pole, one more is the south pole. Suppose in this there will be a field is acting, magnetic field is acting away from the center of the coil, so that this coil behave like a dipole, or this coil behave like a pole, magnetic pole. Sir, this coil behave which pole? So that we have to say this coil behave like a, you write a letter, because we know north is the one pole, south is the another pole. Suppose if I write a south, look at, if I write a south, see this, the directions, if I draw a like this, is it in the same direction? No, it indicates opposite, no, so that it's not in a south pole. Suppose if I draw a north, look at, if I take a north, yes, north ends, you draw a arrow marks. That arrow marks indicates what? It is the direction of a current. So that when the direction of current is in an anti-clockwise direction, therefore that coil behave like a north pole. North we can say. Is it okay? Now what I mean to say, the coils behave like a poles, which carrying a current. The current carrying a coils are behave like a poles. So that based on the direction of a current in the coil, that we can say the pole. Now let us will move for the second coil. See, you take a second coil, clear? In this also there will be a direction of current is given. It is in the clockwise. Again you write a south. Yes, you look at these directions are same. That's what we can say. It is a behave like a south pole. And when the direction of current is in clockwise, and here we can say field indicates at a center, we can say cross field, and it is into the plane of a paper. That's what we can say, based on the direction of a current. Based on the direction of a current, the coil behave like a poles. One we can say north pole, which is current is in anti-clockwise. Another one we can say it is a south pole, it is in the direction of a current is clockwise. Clockwise is one, anti-clockwise is one. So that the coils are behave like a dipoles. Coils behave like a dipoles, and based on this, let we have to derive the magnetic induction. Magnetic induction, one is center of the circular coil is one more is the out of the plane of a paper is one. So this for two, these two are very very important for 4 marks. See, by using a Biot Savart law, when current carrying a circular coils, find a magnetic induction. One is at the center of the circular coil, it is for 4 marks. Second one is the out of the plane of a paper is the second one, out of the plane or at a distance x, away from the center we can say. That's what here. So that here we can say like this, and the based on this, let I move to the first one. First question. See, find a magnetic induction. Find magnetic induction of a circular coil carrying a current. Circular coil is carrying a current. So in this first one, at a center is 1, and second one at a distance x from the center, that are 2. Now let us, I want to say the first one, let us go for the current carrying a circular coil and find a magnetic induction at a center, So I want to calculate a BC at a center. No? See, center, how will get the center? It is depend on the direction of a current. So that you take a current carrying a circular coil. See, we should get the center, no? Center in the sense is that must be direction of current must be in the clockwise. Is it correct? There will be a direction of current is, it is in the clockwise. So that we'll get the current at a center, which is into the plane of a paper, no? We can say cross. So that the cross in the sense is, we can say B is equal to minus K cap. It is different, of course. There will be a current is in a clockwise. Therefore, there will be a direction of current. Based on the direction of a current, the field will get at a center. That means here, from each and every point of the circular coil. See, from this we'll get the magnetic induction, like next point, next point, next point, next point, like it is each and every point the field is acting at a center. Now we need to find a BC at a center, of course. Here actually this circular coil length I don't know. How many turns are there? That is also I don't know. The circular coil, it contains a n number of turns because we don't know the length. We don't know the length. Therefore, which carrying a current now? Then again you take a one small length of a current carrying a circular coil. DL is the small length because I don't know how much is the length. It is, we can say, infinite length, and it contains a n number of turns. So that due to this small circle, small length of a circular coil, which is magnetic induction is acting at a center is BC, that we need to find. So that according to this, we know dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into IDL by R square. This is due to a small length of a current carrying a circular coil, or small length of a current carrying a conductor, which is acting at a center. Now we need to find a complete. Therefore, you take an integration, total magnetic induction, right? This is the total magnetic induction at center. You need to write a center. Integral dB is equal to integral mu naught by 4 pi, it is IDL by R square, of course. At a center, no? Therefore, you say integral dB is nothing but a B. And here we need to get the total length, we don't know, no? So that you take an integration for only TL. So of course it is a circular coil, no? Length of the circular coil is nothing but L, it is a circumference is nothing but a 2 pi R. Therefore BC at a center is, BC is equal to at a center is mu naught I by 4 pi R square into, you say, 2 pi R. So pi is cancelled, R is cancelled, 2 is cancelled. At a center is mu naught I by 2R. It is the BC at a center. So the magnetic induction at a center of the circular coil will be like this. BC is equal to mu naught I by 2R. And one more point, the circular coil contains a n number of turns. Suppose if it is contains a n number of turns, then you say number of turns. This is number of turn. So that BC at a center is equal to mu naught Ni by 2R. It is the circular coil. Current is carrying a circular coil which is in the clockwise. Therefore, there will be a magnetic induction at a center is BC is equal to mu naught Ni by 2R. So it is about a for 4 marks, which is very very important, and you go through this. So because the question last to 2020, this question was given in the examination, which has 4 marks. This is for 4 marks question, so that you go through this derivation. This is the one situation. Let I want to say second derivation, that is about a magnetic induction due to a circular coil which is carrying a current is in anti-clock. So there will be an anti-clock. What happens? There we may get the magnetic induction out of the plane of a paper. So by using that, again we need to find a magnetic induction. Right. Second application. Say find a B at out of the plane of a paper, that is at a distance x, right? Now let us again you draw a circular coil. This circular coil is carrying a current is which is in the anti-clock, yes. So that there will be a field will come like from the center at a point, is asking at a distance x. From this point, magnetic induction, each and every point, you are drawing each and every point. From each and every point there will be a field is acting at a point at a distance x from the center. So it is not possible to draw the center line, no? So that you take a line is as like this. So that by using this, there will be a field induction is acting at a point P at a distance x from the center. Of course, you say the radius of the circular coil is, suppose you say small r, right? And here from each and every point there will be a field is acting, that is each and every point. So again the same issue, we don't know the length of the circular coil. so that you say it contains a n number of turns, of course, and here you divide a small strips due to a one small strip, and you due to a one more small strip, another small strip, like you take another small strip. See, from this length of the small strip, the magnetic induction at a distance is, you say like this, at a distance is capital R, and from this also you take a, at a distance is, see, it is the magnetic induction dB which is acting, which is a small, due to a small length, no, there will be a, therefore there will be a field also very small is acting at a point, and this distance is, we say, capital R, and here you say there is a making an angle which is, we can say, theta. Clear? Now according to the small length, the magnetic induction at a point, at outside the, because it's asking along a line, no, is asking this along the line, the magnetic induction is asking, no, so that we know dB is equal to, of course, mu naught by, it is mu naught by 4 pi, right, I into dl by, it is actually R square, capital R square. Why capital R square? Because here it is only distance we can take, no, here the distance from this point is capital R, not to the radius, it is a distance, no, you say equation 1. Now come to the point is, I want to say another point here. Actually this dB can be resolved into two components. One, we can say dB, we can say like this, you draw a one line here which is making an angle, here it is, so there will be these two are in the 90 degree, and this point is, we can say, pi, and of course it is resolved into two components on the basis of this. See, 90 minus theta is 1, or you say 90 minus theta, therefore dB can be resolved into two components. One, we can say dB cos 90 minus theta. See, this is 90 minus theta, you say, therefore it is dB cos 90 minus theta is 1, here it is dB sin 90 minus theta is another one, which we can take like this. So that along this direction is asking, no, so that you take a dB is equal to, because at this direction is asking B, no, then you say B is equal to, at a point B is equal to integral dB cos 90 minus theta along the direction of axial line, we can also call axial line, we can also call axial. So dB we know, therefore you write a dB this, and cos 90 minus theta is nothing but we can also call it is sin theta, cos 90 minus theta, so that B is equal to integral, instead of dB, this you write here mu naught by 4 pi I dl by capital R square sin 90 minus, 90 minus theta is nothing but you write a sin theta. In this again you take it is mu naught by 4 pi into I by R square into sin theta integral dl. Of course, again integral dl is nothing but a L. So here you write, according to the integration, it is L. L is nothing but a circumference of a circular coil, and the circular coil of radius is a small r, so that you take a 2 pi r. Here you replace B is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I by R square sin theta into 2 pi r. So better you cancel 2 ones 2 2s. But we know sin theta, right? We don't know sin theta. Get a sin theta. See, sin theta will be what happens. Here it is sin theta is nothing but a opposite by hypotenuse. Small r by capital R, right? Here it is small r by capital R. Therefore here you write B is equal to mu naught I by, it is 2r square into sin theta, small r by capital R. Again one more r is there, better you write here into r. So B is equal to induction mu naught I, it is r square by 2 into r cube. See, almost we are in ending. R cube is nothing but this r, no? We don't know this r. So get this r value by using this triangle. Look at, it is a rectangle triangle, therefore it is a x, small r, capital R. From the triangle, see, from the triangle, suppose you want to draw a triangle, of course you take a triangle like this. This is the x, it is a small r, it is a capital R, it is a theta. Now capital R square is equal to small r square plus x square, right? Capital R is equal to r square plus x square whole power 1 by 2. Here you replace capital B, it is, we can also call axial point, because it is like axial line, no? So that you say axial mu naught I r square by 2 into r square plus x square all power 1 by 2 is there. Magar here r cube is there, no? Therefore 3 by 2. This is the magnetic induction at a point x distance from the center, or we can also call axial line here. So BA is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. And here this circular coil contains n number of turns. So that BA is equal to mu naught Ni r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. This is the magnetic induction at a center of the, at a distance x on the axial line. So this is also for 4 marks. See, from these 3 questions, one is the Biot-Savart law statement, second is the application at a center of the circular coil magnetic induction, third one magnetic induction at a distance x on the axial point. So that on the axial point is nothing but it is BA is equal to mu naught Ni r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. So you go through this derivation, which is very, very important for 4 marks, and you see the derivation once. See, once again I will explain you, because it is very, very important, no? So this actually circular coil contains n number of turns. Actually we don't know the length, that's what you take n number of turns, and here which carrying a current is in anti-clockwise, so that we will get the magnetic induction out of the plane of a paper. Therefore, due to each and every point, there will be a field is acting at a point P on the axial line at a distance is x from the center. And here you divide this total circular coil as small length dl. So each length dl like that. So from each and every point there will be a field is acting at a point P on the axial point. So we need to find a magnetic induction at a point P by using a circular coil, and the circular coil of radius is small r and at a distance capital R from the length of the small length of the circular coil. Like that each and every point it is acting, no? Now use that all information, all points get a magnetic induction. So that here at this point actually angle between these two is actually it is 90. This will be 90, and we can also take a 90 it is, and this is maybe pi. So that this is the theta, no? There will be what happens 90 minus theta we can take. So now it is can be resolved into 2 components. One we can say dB cos 90 minus theta, one more is dB sin 90 minus. Here also we can take same issue, and here is asking along the line of the axle, no? B is question mark. So dB cos 90 minus theta, B is equal to integral dB cos 90 minus theta. And here actually according to the Biot-Savart law we know dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi I dl by r square. Equation 1. Here you substitute instead of this dB, and here cos 90 minus theta is nothing but a sin theta, and mu naught by 4 pi I r square sin theta dl. dl is nothing but a small length of the strip, no? Then integral dl is nothing but a total length of the circular coil, which is equal to circumference of a circle 2 pi r, because r is the radius of the circular coil, small r is the sin theta is nothing but from this triangle it is theta opposite by hypotenuse. Here you write therefore r square, r into r square, r into r is r cube. So in the same way you get a capital R also by using a triangle. Therefore BA on the axial line is equal to mu naught I r square by 2 into r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. So this is the application, this is the derivation on the axial line. Magnetic induction on the axial line will be like this. Is it okay everyone? So you go through this derivation and we'll see continuation is there on the basis of this, applications again is there. So that we'll see in the next class. Okay, thank you very much. We'll see in the next class.